So, hello YouTube. So my previous video, which just had me basically going on about lean angle and how other vloggers don't lean and I lean more, there was two reasons for that video. One was a kind of comment on the state of my fellow vloggers who seem to just go junction junction, straight lines, don't lean very much. When they do get out on twisties, as the Americanized phrase seems to be, they tend to still not lean the bike very much, which is fair enough because they have almost no experience of leaning over the bike. And how do I know how much I lean and how do I know how much they lean? I'll tell you, I measure. How did I measure? My video that I put up, I did a freeze frame screenshot. I took some photo editing software. I got a picture of a protractor, which is a tool used to measure angles, and I made the background of that protractor image, which is white and transparent, and I overlaid it on top of my video, and then I rotated the layer with the protractor to find my horizon, and then I measured myself as accurately as you can from a picture of that size. I said 30 degrees, it was potentially up to 35 degrees, and that's just the one I caught on camera. I actually lean more than that in certain situations. So I measured. Regards to regular vloggers, that was just a, well, some of them have been foolish enough to put cameras on their swing arms, and you can kind of tell. And the other reason was to have that video as a sort of holding thing, so when people are watching one of my videos and they're thinking about subscribing, they click on my channel, see what else I've got. That was, I just wanted to have something there which sort of gave people an idea of what I was about, rather than just have a sort of generic "my last video is" thing, because in all likelihood they had just seen my last video and they've gone to the channel to see something else. So that's what that was about. Cameras, I'm getting a little disgruntled with the whole camera and face thing, and I was thinking about getting Contour HD, but I don't like the way the Contour HD exposes the image. If the camera's tilted up too much and you get too much sky, and depending on the color of the sky, the rest of your image is either totally overexposed where it all looks too bright and things that are black look kind of grey, or it's completely underexposed where things that are white look grey and things that are in the shades all get consumed by blackness, and you couldn't possibly see details such as a shadow or anything like that. If you have the contour set up just right and you modify it to add an external microphone, is it a good solution? Yeah, probably. I'd rather not do that. And then I heard today about a thing called the Drift no, it's not the X170. Drift X170 is a camera, but they've recently updated it, so they have a Drift HD170, which will be available 2 weeks from when I make this vlog, which is middle of July. And it seems to do, it's similar in layout to the Contour. Instead of having lasers, it has a 1.5 inch LCD, so you can actually preview your video, which interestingly you can also watch any clips you've already taken and delete them. They also give you a remote control, which looks remarkably like the remote control on the Vio point of view, which just lets you start and stop recording. So you can have the camera on the side of your helmet and this little radio controlled remote on your wrist, and you can just literally have two large buttons there that are easy to press with a glove. So that's quite cool. And I looked at the quality of the video and it was brilliant. I mean, it can't do 60 FPS, which is the only downside, but I'd rather have 30 FPS of quality than 60 FPS of, I'm not going to say that word, but let's just say not quality. Yeah, I knew he'd do that somehow. And the other thing was, one of their headline features was external microphone, which I'm thinking, great, that solves having to crack open a Contour HD and get the soldering on. So I was just about to order it because I couldn't find out too much about this external microphone. And eventually I happened across a link. And it turns out the external microphone connector is a proprietary one. So you can't just get your standard 3.5mm jack and plug it in. I was thinking, damn, that sucks. Because what if their microphone sucks? I might want a better one, and why can't they just use the standard connector, blah, blah, blah. And this reminds me of Apple, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I told myself, okay, you know what? This camera solves so many problems with other cameras, so many issues. The video quality is great. The interface, great. Being able to preview and delete stuff, great. The remote control, great. It's all good. I'll just get whatever microphone they have and see what we can go from there. Sure, we can cut off the end and put another one on if we want. And it turns out they don't even have a microphone available. The camera is due for release in the middle of July, and all I've heard is the microphone might be available in August. So I sent them an email, and I'm hoping their response will be good. So I will let you know. But if you're interested in getting a camera soon, you were thinking about getting a Contour, maybe wait 2 weeks and see how this turns out. I'll let you know. Thanks for watching.